Can we start?
Okay.
Sure,
Yes, sir.
sir.
We
I
can
can
start.
start, or from your side you will be starting. So actually, I just
I'll
want
be
to know your backgrounds and your names. So just self-introduction from your side would be great.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Yes. First of all, good morning, sir. I feel privileged to welcome Mr. Dhanasirian, HR of Multinational Corporation. First of all, I would like to thank you for accepting our request and participating in this event, sir. I hope so. This event will give some new insights about HR, human resource management, and which will help us to become a future HR, sir. And I will introduce myself and my teammates too. Myself, Samsul Arifa. I am pursuing MBA in Aditya School of Business Management, and I am from Virudhunagar. My teammates are Mr. Karpasamy, Mr. Praveen, and Ms. Rupadashini.
Great. So I just tell about myself. I'm Dana, and I'm from Chennai itself. So my native is Chennai, and I did my UG in labor management. That is under Tamil Nadu Institute of Labor Studies, and I did my PG also in same college, Master of Labor Management. After I have done a diploma course in labor law, and then I did my post graduation in labor law with administrative law. So I started my career in 2012. Actually, I did my master's degree completed in 2012, and I started my career in 2012 itself with a multinational company. They are into manufacturing. There I started my career as HR. So now I'm having 9 years of experience, and I'm working with a multinational company. As I told, I don't want to reveal that company name. So for your what so as you requested, so I just want to share my experience point of view. So whatever doubts or questions you have, I can explain, and I try to answer for those questions with my experience alone.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Shall I start, sir? Shall we enter into the
Yeah,
session?
sure.
What interests you to become a HR, sir?
Actually, I always love to answer this question. Actually, during my 10th study itself, I wanted to become an HR. Why? Because I have relations, relatives who did this course. Maybe you may aware about this Tamil Nadu Institute of Labor Studies, the only college where we have a special college for HR study alone. They don't have any other courses. They have offer only Bachelor of Labor Management as well as Master in Labor Management along with PG Diploma in Labor Management. So the college is located in Triplicane in Chennai. You may also refer to website. So it is directly governed by Tamil Nadu Labor Department. So I heard about this college and the study of HR. So during 10th itself, I think about to become an HR. So I just wanted to know what HR, who is HR, what is the role of HR, what he is doing in the company. So up to 3 years, I learned about HR, and I have relatives who are working as an HR. So that they how they are working in company, what is the importance of HR is like huge. You never know about, like while studying, you doesn't know about that. But once you enter into the company, so you definitely feel that what is the HR and how HR works within the company. So that kind of that job description of HR like make me to become an HR.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
And what is the joy of being HR, sir?
So you can feel like if you are entering into a home, you can feel proud now. So this is my home. You can do whatever you want. Like in a company, HR is a key person. Without HR, a company may run, but the smooth process will not be there. So HR is the person who can involve in all the departments, not only in HR. He can involve in all the departments, whatever available in the company. So he can approach anybody in the company, and he is the mediator between the top management as well as with the worker level. So he is the person who bring the company policy to worker level, as well as what thought about with workers, so he brings to the top management. So he is the only person in the company who involves in all the activities. So maybe we are not in the productive manner, but we are the reason, and we are the person who is a success key person for success of every company, each and every company.
During your MBA, you will be doing some projects, sir, based on HR. And what
Okay.
what are the insights you learned from that project? Can you kindly share it?
Yeah, during my UG, I did a couple of projects. It is on final years. I think I could remember that. Mm, as you have questions on the job training, so I did on the job training field work as well as the attrition, the reason for attrition and how companies are reducing the attrition rate. So I done those two projects during my UG as well as in PG. I involved with the training and development process. So how training and development given to employees and how it improve the process of work of each and every employee. So I did three projects during my UG and PG.
Uh, you have any dream company, no, sir? Like, I want to become a HR of this company. What is the dream company?
So I actually, frankly speaking, I don't have dream company, but I have dream in HR that one day I should be a president of HR in any company, wherever we can work. So it is not about company. Where we are working is not a big thing, but how we are working is the great thing. I would suggest you are become an HR. So don't think that this is the company where you want to work, but wherever you are going to work, so that is the big company. You should take it as a this is the top company and you should make the company into top so that you can do. So I never thought about I need to work in a big company. So I always focus on my work and how I am working. So how we are learning from the company and how we contribute to the company to become a top company. So I can suggest that.
Thank you, sir. And
Yeah.
this session will be continued by Praveen.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Hi. Hi.
Okay. Shall we start our question, sir?
Sure.
Can you share about the recruitment process in your company?
Actually, as I told, I should not reveal that what is the process of company. So, and you should also know that HR are not only doing recruitment process alone. Okay. So if you see HR involved in like it is a what we say, we have different field to work. One not only in recruitment, also in payroll, admin, okay, and statutory compliances and legal and litigations. So everything we have. So if you see any big top companies or any multinational company, they don't have a single person to handle all the fields. Okay. So for example, if I'm what I'm my role in the company is statutory compliance. So I am not looking to recruitment process. If you could ask, I can tell the recruitment process in my experience. Okay. So basically, recruitment process, how it works is like we have like a company may have different types of departments. For example, purchase department, finance, okay, human resource, like everything they have. So from their top managers, so they used to prepare a note on the availability or the openings of their department to the HR department. So they give a request to HR department. So this is the reason we want extra person or the replacement they required. So they give a request to the HR department on basis. So we used to internally first we used to for example, most of the company used to internally refer to those employees so that they can refer any other candidates for those profiles. First step is internal reference. Second step is they definitely HRs have many forums or contacts so that accordingly they can check for candidates. And third, only they can go for online portals where they can get profiles like Naukri, Indeed. So they have three process. They will try first 1, 2, 3 likewise. So they can get profiles on the these ways.
Okay. Can you share about the on-the-job training, sir?
On the job training is nothing but like what we are studying is the same process on the job training. Okay. So for example, if you are recruiting any freshers, So we directly put into a production department. For example, I'm saying if we are recruiting any technician without any experience, we will be sending into production area along with the supervisor. So he will be under training with supervisor. He directly has to work with the supervision of supervisor so that he can get training as well as the experience of work. So in this basis, the on the job training will be work.
Oh, okay, sir. How do you define company culture, sir?
Company culture different from various companies. Like we have Indian company, multinational company, as well as like now you can see Japanese, Korean. So culture is different from company to company. We cannot define that this is the way company will work. Okay. So and also there is a small scale, medium scale, large scale companies also there. So they have own cultures on their own. So we cannot define that culture, but the process. We can define the process like this is the like for example, if we have a company, these are the departments we should have, this is the process we should have. So we can define such process, but we cannot define the culture of generically we cannot say the culture of any company. Theoretically we can say, but we cannot define the culture when it comes to practical.
Next question, sir.
Yeah.
What is the most challenging you face in teamwork and how will you overcome?
Definitely teamwork will be difficult. Why? Because we have different kind of peoples and they have different thoughts. When we come to one conclusion, definitely the conclusion will be with the top management. Okay. So if I'm a manager, I have a team of 5 members. So I have different opinion and you people have different opinion. Okay. Maybe you think that your opinion would be right and I think mine will be great. Okay. Mine will be the right one, but ultimately manager is the right person to take decisions. Okay, whatever it may be, he is the responsible person for the failure or the good result. So I can tell you the live example that I faced. So whenever we are giving our suggestions, only if the manager asks, we can give suggestions, otherwise we could not. Okay, most of the time manager would not ask any suggestion from the team member. They individually they can decide on their own, but sometimes they used to ask suggestions, but suggestions will not be taken into consideration and manager takes on his own decision. So if you say we can tell our suggestions only on the request, not on our, like we cannot insist manager to take decisions on our suggestions. So definitely the team handling team and working with team will be difficult, and you need to cooperate with the team members, and you have to go with the way of manager actually, not with your own way. I would suggest that actually.
Okay. Can you kindly share us the performance appraisal techniques?
Performance appraisal, as already told, it may be different from company to company. And I have worked with 4 companies previously along with this company. So I can say self appraisal will be the most on top prioritical format which company used to have for performance appraisal. Okay, so they used to provide a form during the month of March and April. So we have to appraise our work and we have to give a mark for our work. Actually, first we have to think that we are doing good work and we have to rate our work on the basis of what we are performing. So mostly self-appraisal policy will be the key, and based on self-appraisal, if for example, if I have given the self-appraisal form, I need to fill up it, and accordingly it can be reviewed by the manager and he can give his remarks to the like a top management or CEO of the company. So accordingly they can give the appraisal to employees. Yeah.
Do you follow job enrichment or job rotation, sir?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Repeat again.
Do you follow job enrichment or job rotation?
So we cannot follow the job rotation and enrichment policy everywhere. So job rotation will work on certain places only. Okay, whatever we are studying, we cannot implement it everywhere. So for example, for job rotation will be applicable for technical level alone. Actually, far as my experience, I am telling. So job rotation and engagement also will be work at the technical level. For example, if I'm being an HR, so I cannot ask to work for accounts department work or for technical work. So we cannot do that. So we only study HR. So we can do that. But technical level, you can see, we can ask an operator to work this machine and tomorrow for the next machine. So that is possible. So that you can refer job rotation will be up to the technical level, not at that managerial level or something else. Job enrichment will be there for each department, that through the training and development or upgrading a skill can be useful for the technique of job enrichment will be available in all the companies. Okay, so job enrichment through technical training or skill development will be enabled by all the companies. That is in practice. Actually, job rotation is not actually in practice.
Okay, sir. Next session will be continued by Bhupadesh.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
What skills do you prefer from your employees? He or she can be from any field of work.
Sorry, your voice is not audible actually. Sorry.
What skills do you prefer from your employees?
Okay, actually, skills is depend on job nature actually. So what work you are going to do, on the basis we look for skills. Okay, for example, if I am recruiting an HR assistant, so I will automatically look for system knowledge as well as knowledge in HR and label us. So likewise, if I am recruiting a receptionist, I would suggest how the way she handled the telephonic calls and how he respond to that receptionist and other like candidates or something else. So based on their work nature and job description, we look for skills.
Can you share the financial benefits offered to your employees?
Again, I'm telling this this is not based on my current company, so I can explain you to with my experience. Okay, so financial benefit normally company used to give apart from salaries, like yearly bonus will be provided to employees. Other than that, they have maternity benefits. Even they are not covered with ESIC. So women employees will be getting maternity benefit under Maternity Benefit Act. So apart from that, they have a special insurance or a group insurance policy from the company side. And apart from that, like marriage gift will be like it based on company policy. This is not mandatory and or not as per act, but it is company wish that providing these benefits like marriage gifts or birthday celebrations. So something else will be provided by companies apart from statutory benefits. Yeah.
What tools you use to track your employees' details for selection process?
Selection process, we have internal tool, as well as for selection process we don't using any tool actually. Selection process doesn't require any tool apart from Naukri. For example, if we put in any opening under Naukri or any other job portal, so once we uploaded, we automatically trigger a mail. So accordingly, we can track this through mail alone. So once we get this alert, so that for example, if I'm uploading a job opening in Naukri portal, okay, so I need to review it, or else it will trigger a mail. So accordingly, I can review the tool and I can track the applications shared or selected by candidates or selected by companies. So accordingly, I can track my recruitment process. So there is no separate tool that we are using for recruitment process.
Can you share the effective way of handling an employee conflict?
Definitely, we cannot share that the way of handling conflict. Okay, that is not prescribed actually. We don't have any prescribed format to handle conflict. Whatever we are studying, we cannot straight away, we cannot put into practice. So it's depend upon situations. Okay, it depend upon the employees, the nature of employees, how they behave, what that situation is different from what we are studying. So everybody don't have same nature of the way of talking or reaction to the situation is different from people to people. And so it is in our hand how we are handling the situation, how we are handling the people, or how we are handling that conflict at that particular situation. So what I would suggest is like we should understand the situation. Definitely, we should not reactive. Okay, but we can try to be proactive. We should know the situation. We should know the background of employee, and we should know what if we take this decision, what will be the like a result in future. So we should think on the all the ways accordingly. We can react to the conflict or to the situation.
How do you measure your employee satisfaction?
Employee satisfaction, as we are studying, we can take survey, but definitely we cannot get the right feedback from employees. Okay, so satisfaction we can get we can get satisfaction from employees through their performance or their attendance also, and how they are approaching to the management. So in these ways we can know the satisfaction of employees. For example, if any employee doesn't have satisfaction on their job, so he will not perform well, he will take leaves, and these attitudes towards management or any supervisor will not be in a good way. So in that basis we can like assess the employees and their job satisfaction.
Okay. It will be continued by Karpusamy.
Hi, sir. Hi, sir.
Hi, yeah, hi, I can hear you. Tell me.
Good morning, sir.
One.
I will ask the question.
Yeah, sure.
How will you maintain human resource information system?
For HRMS, we have an internal tool actually. So where whenever we are recruiting any new joinees, okay, or most of the companies used to have this HRMS payroll or something software called. So whenever new joinees is joined, so they used to put their details in the tool, whatever from the name to like what are the documents or what are the required mandatory documents like Aadhaar card, address details, phone number, email ID, everything will be feeded in the portal, so that we can track with the employee code. So whenever new joinees is joining, so employee code will be created. So with that basis, details can be tracked with HRMIS software. So most of the companies used to have such tools, or else they can for small scale industries doesn't have that tools. Maybe they are tracking in Excel sheet itself, but the key factor is employee code to track.
Can you please share smooth the line and the staff authorities relationship?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Can you please share how the smooth the line and our staff authority relationship is maintained?
Okay, line and staff authority relationship. Okay, so from HR perspective, or in what way you are asking? Like a line supervisors are there, and we have, as I told, HR human resource assistant or manager or staff. Okay, so they have to involve each and every department. So wherever they have 1 minute, sorry.
Okay.
So line and staff or line supervisors with staff relationship would be should be good actually, because line supervisors or line staffs are directly coordinated with the employee. So they are the people who is getting work done by the workers. So we are not involved directly to the workers. So line supervisors are the key persons. So we should have a good relationship between staff and to the line workers or line staffs. So there will be always a good relationship. I hope that from HR perspective, we 1 minute. So you are just extending this. So HR as a practical experience, I am telling that HR always look for the company culture as well as the behavior of all the employees, including line supervisors, staffs, and workers. So we always look for what is happening in area or in the staff's area. So without knowing what's happening, so we should solve any conflict. So the relationship between line and staff is the key for success, especially in production companies. So line supervisors are the key persons who are involving in production. So they are success for the company. So staffs and line experience and the behavior of line and staff supervisors are key for. So if it is in HR department laws, then we will be responsible. And I just want to know what kind of laws you are asking, like any employee laws or any financial laws you are asking. Just want to clarify that.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
I'm just asking you what kind of laws you are asking so that I can clearly explain.
Sir, financial laws.
Okay, financial loss, we are not anyway involving in that financial loss, but we can give like ideas to overcome such loss, but we are not involving that financial loss. So HR will be on involving each and every department, but loss in the sense we are not involving any loss. Yeah, we are not responsible for that. Yes, any other questions?
Harifa, you are in mute.
Sir, thank you for spending your valuable time with us, sir, and giving some new insights about the HR field. And our best wishes from our teammates and also our institution, RTS School of Business Management, sir. Thank you once again.
Thank you all. So all the best
Thank
for your future as well. Yeah,
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much, sir.
thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you, sir.